Alright guys, I'm back. Hopefully you guys had a quick break. I'm done setting up everything. So, with that said, let us continue our playthrough of Norco. Maybe we're gonna finish 2 games in a day. That'd be awesome. Well, I guess we didn't technically finish that game. We just finished the 2 episodes for this week, but... Alright, we're gonna play... Oh, there we go. Norco. Alright. We are continuing here. We kind of were in a bit of a climax of the story, I feel, or it felt like it was getting toward some sort of climax of the story. Hopefully I can remember everything. Alright, we're on this one, I believe. Trying to remember what we're doing. We're in some sort of a cult building thing. This is Garrett, and this is Garrett. Oh yeah, we're in the cult of Garrett's. I don't remember what we were doing though, so hopefully it'll all come back to us. Who's this person? Flanneless? Flaneless? Oh hey, hi! Flanneless. Garrett. Would you like to buy a phone case? Got a real nice selection, only $5 a piece. Sure. Been meaning to pick one up. What do you got? Oh yes, I have lots of cases. Which are you interested in? Frog. Kisses. American Patriot. No thanks. Frog. My favorite case. It's a happy little frog, only $5. Would you like it? Sure. How adorable, I'll take it. Here you go. Would you like to look at another? Sure. Kisses. A case for lovers. It's decorated with hearts and kisses, only $5. Would you like it? Sure. I don't know how much money we have. Romantic, I'll take it. Here you go. Sure. American Patriot. Never forget commemorative plastics for the true patriot, only $5. Why not? Here you go. Okay, hold up. Let's check our phone cases. Frog. Kisses. Never forget. Oh, I gotta go with Frog. It's adorable. Frog case it is. So cute. Okay. What else is here? Anything? Nothing? I was running this booth before the Garretts moved in, but it looked like fun. Love the shirts. Alright, let's do this. He is blocking the door. Beyond that door is the messenger. We must access it. Oh good, the ditch fairy crept out of his closet. Garrett. John doesn't want you around here. You keep showing up. I'm going to have to do something about it. Soon we'll not have to worry about John at all. Yeah, whatever you say, you twisted old freak. John and the other Garretts, they aren't like us. They lack our conviction. Like hell, they're here for the same reason I am. And what reason is that? Because modernity is cancer, drugs, consumerism, porn addiction, algorithms hijacking people's lives. Me and the boys reject all of it. No drugs, no trash, no food, no soft drinks, no porn, no video games. If I didn't trust them, I wouldn't be standing here right now, promise you that. These Garretts, they will only disappoint you in the end. I know these guys. Faith, fitness, strength, virtue. That's what we Garretts are about. Didn't we literally see people doing video games and, wait a minute. Oh, right, I can record these. I'm just gonna record that one because it's green. I don't know if I should have been recording all these or not. I forgot about the recorder. What's behind the door? Wait, what's this? What's behind the door? So what's back there? The cathedral. No one is allowed to enter before tonight's ceremony. Not even you? Nobody. I don't have the passcode even if I want it in. They say you can get the code by reading John's scripture, but I can't make heads or tails of it. I'll just record that. Reading John's scripture. What's tonight's ceremony? What's this ceremony all about? No clue. The Garretts at the Ark. They say John found something in the lake. That's all any of us know. This place sure has changed. What do we do about the Garrett guarding the door? The thing Super Duck wants, it must be behind that door. Think you're right. So what do we do? It's like the guard said, if he didn't trust the other kids around the mall, he wouldn't be standing there. So we'll need to find some way to undermine his trust. The old man suggested sneaking recordings of the others with that phone of yours. Show the guard what they're really about. Seems like an alright plan to me. Okay. So let's go to... What are these guys doing? What is it you desire, my Garrett? Something to clear your mind and widen your eyes? For that I must venture to Saint Somewheres. Or perhaps something that will open your heart to the divine presence of God. Your papa must visit Lafreniere Park for such stuff. Or is it an easy, restful sleep that you desire? If so, Santa Claus will have what you need. Shit, that all sounds great. I'll take any of that. The divine stuff, Santa Claus stuff, just whatever, man. The new Garrett who guards the cathedral does not wear his hair as he should, straightened at the jaw as John requests. The new Garrett sins against John and will be punished. Alright, where else can we go? As soon as we get an angle grinder, that won't be your closet anymore, you understand? Garrett's in there, I know it. Door is locked by a keypad. I don't know what the code is. Ron, not time for you to enter this door. Okay. These kids. The new guys get stuck doing grunt work like guard duty and gardening. A true Garrett knows what really matters: video games. Kill the man wearing the little shorts. I was going to do it, give it a rest. I don't know if I need all that or not. Don will be here any minute. Once he arrives, we're locking down the mall. I better put my phone away. I just can't stop scrolling. Been standing here for hours, scrolling. It's all I do. The two Garretts hurl stray comments back and forth across the hallway in an exchange that resembles a conversation. Fantasy Horse 6 was designed around player agency, but it had no regard for beauty. I liked when you got to ride the cricket thing. Oh, memory is full. Torment, frustration, agony, even indifference. These are valid things to design for pleasure and enjoyment. Pleasure and enjoyment aren't essential to the experience of art. You can have all the agency you want, but what's the point if you can't fast travel? Bitch man, you still on that wild Da Vinci Code shit? Yes I am, my boy. You found Jesus' grandkid yet, or what? I did indeed. She's right here with us. What, that old lady? Haha, quit. Hey lady, are you Jesus' grandkid? Of course. Are you kidding? Of course. Obviously. Just look at the jewel that hangs from her neck, Garrett. The jewel of the Magdalene. Pup, you know I love you, but that thing looks like it came out of a cereal box. Anyway, keep it up, pup. Let's go fly Jesus' grandkids around in our rocket. Haha. Splendid. And what new trickery have you been up to of late, Rodden fellow? Papa winks at Catherine. I've been doing the same stuff as always, ripping on that bond like it's my job, watching hentai with the boys, putting back some cherry bang soda. Dude, how do I get my slurp slurp? You know how we do? John would be very displeased to know what happens in these corridors. He's never been back here in his life. These hallways are ours, a hallway kings. That's what we are. I kneel, I bow. Stand up, puppy, you're a king like us, a ditch king. The thrones of Garrett are arranged besides those of the seraphim in the kingdom of the Lord. Yeah, I know. Okay, hold up. Can I delete voice memo stuff here? I can delete this. Will he tell me that again? Oh, there. Yeah, perfect. What? It's full? I deleted it. What am I gonna get rid of? Let's just get rid of this. This. There we go. The two Garretts continued their discussion of Fantasy Horse 6. Alright, is there anything else around here? What is this? We got the front entrance locked down tight. Catherine rattles the gate, it doesn't budge. Okay. Guy is having junk food. I don't know if I'll have space. I'm gonna delete this, I guess. Hey again, Pa. How are the chips? How do you like your chips? They're delicious. Don told us we're supposed to be fasting. No thank you, I'd much rather enjoy half a bag of perfectly gross potato chips. Alright. That's everybody. Now we can go find this guy again. Should be more than enough. What now, ditch leprechaun? What must I do to show you that these Garretts are not to be trusted? Nothing you can do, I trust my boys. Alright, let's play this. He's not upholding the fast, that glutton. Whatever, Hooch isn't even a full Garrett. He's too slow to get the last reading, but still. As I say, dear Garrett, these others aren't who you think they are. Whatever, ditch man, that's just one Garrett out of many. I still trust the other guys. That don't mean nothing to me. New Garrett guards the cathedral, does not wear his hair as he should. Man, what? I told that little creep I'm growing it out. What the hell does he want? I can't grow my hair any faster. Let it rest. God damn. They will only disappoint you, dear Garrett. I won't let two bad Garretts shake my faith. Do this. Video games. What? He really said that? Damn. Well, whatever. He's still a teenager. He'll snap out of it. The older Garretts know better. Pretty disappointing, though, can't lie. I'm sorry that these Garretts have hurt you again. This sucks, man, but that's only 3 of them. Let's go with this one. Who said that? The sniveling Garrett with the sword? Bon Rips, hentai, soda? So they're all back there getting stoned and watching porn? No, can't be. These are my boys. I trust them. Yet again, a Garrett has disappointed you. How much more of this are you able to take, dear Garrett? I don't know, man. I'm really starting to lose it. Alright, hopefully this is enough. Yeah, so what? We all use our phones. Sure, the timeline's poison, but that's how most of us found John. You'll have to do better than that. Ah, shoot. Do I need the guy with the... Huh? That's got nothing to do with me. Ah, shoot. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go... get the drugs for that guy then. Unfortunately. Let's go to Santa Claus, I guess. Is he in... Oh, I could go to the park, I guess. They said that there was someone at the park. Let's go to the park. The urinal's nearly full, but otherwise well kept. A lovely and inviting fixture. Ah! What the? Okay. Here it is, the place where the wild things grow. Give me just a moment, won't you? I must collect something for my Garrett. A gift fit for a Garrett. He will be so pleased. Alright. Head out then. How do I leave? Phew, excuse me. Woo. Alright. Go back. The mall. Wait. How did I get there? Here? Where's the loading bay? There we go. Gotta find these guys. Hey, so, like, you got any of that stuff up? That stuff you were talking about? Give green baggie. Here you are, my boy. Something to open your mind's eye. You're always coming through, pup. A little something psychedelic will help me through the evening. It'll help me see God at tonight's sermon. You know, honestly, don't think I could stand these other Garretts while sober, man. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold up. I need to go in voice memo and delete some of these now. What was one he didn't like? This one. There we go. You're always coming through, pup. There we go. Okay. What now? You got more recordings? Breaks my heart to hear that shit. There we go. You serious, dude? Garrett's over there tripping before the sermon? Whatever, everybody knows how he is. He shakes his head angrily. Pisses me off, though, just pisses me off. Again and again, these Garretts lie, deceive, and disappoint. I'm going to crack. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Nah, you know what? I'm sick of taking this whole thing seriously while everyone else is a creep, fuck-up, stoner, loser. I want something good. I'm tired of always being alone. Forget these people. I'm not going to space with these clowns. And fuck you too, Papa, freaky little dude. Peace. Alright, let's go in. Catherine approaches the keypad. I don't know what to submit for this. Access denied. The Garrett guarding the door said the code can be deciphered by reading John's scripture. Where do I read John's scripture? Oh, I probably have to go to a church, right? Where would I go for a church? Oh wait, is this it? Wait, by reading John's scripture, New Orleans is a pit. Garrett's stuck in it. New Orleans is the lowest world. Oh, I should record these and then read it. Right. Messenger visits John, tells him about the early faithful now living in the cavities of the Martian moons, tells him there's a way to commune with them through the endemic language of angels and spellcasters and others who know God's mind. There is a prism, a fluid that John must imbibe. It's an egg that floats in the sky. John is blessed with a plan to escape the low world's reach. The Garretts must build a spacefaring ark, a vessel with which to leave this Earth. Having imbibed the chrism, John may ascend beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for the twilight language. Two Garretts work together at Stennis. John appoints them to oversee the task. They soon find other engineers sympathetic to their plan. The Garretts labor for 661 days, and in that time, the arc is complete. Maybe I just need this. All that remains is the egg, which holds the chrism to know God's mind. Okay, hold up. Let me go to my phone. Delete. Why is that pinging? Okay. Try this again. There we go. Okay, I think this is what we need. One. Still denied. Huh? Can I just... I don't understand. I'm gonna look for different numbers in here. Step into Saint Somewheres, you'll immediately know these aren't your people, Garrett. Oh, for 10 days. Maybe there's one in here too with numbers. 34. So I think it's 10, 34, 661. And 34, 661. Verified. Let's go. Door should be open. Let's check. Breathe, Catherine. Salvation awaits beyond the door. There it is. Catherine holds her hand out to the thing as it draws nearer. Is it sniffing you? I don't feel so well. Dallas offers his hand, but it quickly recedes. Super was right. It seems to like you. The messenger has sought her for a very long time. It has. An eye of God, an angel, a halo on her head. Catherine stares into the fluid within the sphere. It is a vessel of the divine, and it will lead us to a better world. I'm just here for the money enough. Where is this better world? A better world where? There is no way to know. It will lead us. Enough. I have heard enough of your lunacy for one night. And I hear the Garretts gathering beyond the door for John's little sermon. Fear shrinks in size and hides itself within a fold in Catherine's coat. Let us go and bend John's ear. Nothing else in here, huh? Stone. Here comes the little dweeb. Do you see him? Do you hate him? He's dressed like a funny little clown. Don't you just want to kill him? Look. Look how disgusting. Slimy like a salamander. Garretts, thank you for gathering here this evening. Let us please lower our voices so we may pray. He stares upon the crowd before making a sign of the cross. We bow our heads and pray. And the Holy Ghost descended in a bodily shape like a dove upon him, and a voice came from heaven which said, Thou art my beloved Son, in thee I am well pleased. Jesus, full of the Holy Spirit, left the Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness. Dawn looks down at the crowd, whispering the refrain, Into the wilderness, once more. While on an excursion to the Ark, I witnessed that which we have long awaited. I was blessed to observe an egg filled with a sublime illuminated chrism. Of all the faithful, it was mine to behold. What a stupid ass. Not his, yours. Yours, Catherine. Is someone talking? I'm going to need everyone's attention. It appeared to me in the sky a dove of pure light, but circular, as is the halo above the head of the sphere of God. No spirit will hang upon his head when I rip it from his neck. I can't wait. Okay, whoever is talking down there, cut it out. This is important. Continuing. The Holy Spirit, radiant and circular as a halo, that is the source of the shepherd's authority in this low world. In the swamp beyond the wall, the Holy Spirit descended from the sky to rest upon my head, and how splendid is the glory of God that it should come at such a time as this. As we complete the ark that will unite us with the world above, the Holy Spirit will fill me. He will never board the ark. It will bless me with the knowledge of a twilight language capable of passing through the walls of this earthly prison, a language that reaches the furthest corners of the accuser's den. Our ark, as was the ladder of Jacob, is a bridge to those higher realms. Tonight I will drink the ointment of the Holy Ghost. I will call upon the faithful who have walked this bridge before us. They will shine a beacon and guide us to our home. Any questions? Silence. No questions. It's a pretty big deal. Okay, so I thought this was going to be more like a check-in type thing. This sounds great, the egg and all. So sounds super cool. But I wanted to ask about the new uniforms. Are you fucking kidding me, Gooch? You're not even supposed to be in here. I know. No one else was asking anything, so... This new uniform sucks. We're going to space looking like this? Like, we work retail? Seriously? Just save it. Nobody cares what you look like in space. I am quite pleased with the new outfit. Dude, you're such a freak. You're like a wild spirit from another dimension. Why, thank you. Yeah, you're like some kind of hellspawn. Yes, thank you. Garrett, you okay? You're looking off. I don't mind you guys. Everything's just kind of everywhere. We're all just one thing. Garrett. What is happening here? So that's it? We're sticking with these shirts? I'm with Gooch. I thought we'd be wearing dope robes like John's got. Yeah, brah. Or maybe Templar stuff, like armor and stuff. Exactly. Powerful stuff. Shut up, please. All of you, shut the fuck up. Idiots. You want to LARP around dressed like knights? That'd be tight. John inhales deeply. You wanted me to call you all Garrett. I call you all Garrett. You wanted uniforms, I got uniforms. We are an aesthetic community. As the Desert Fathers wore garments of hair, we don humble attire. You don't. Yeah, your fit looks good. We look like dorks. Your vanity is blasphemous. Papa strikes to attention. Vanity? The old man laughs to the point of shrieking. Ooh! Who among us has not seen the selfies of John? So Papa has decided to join us, has he? The demented ditch man has come. With his pickled brain. The messenger did not come to you, you fool. You abducted it and are now holding it captive. False. You are not the child of Christ. Don't even start with that Da Vinci Code bullshit. Your arrogance will cost you your head, Johnny. Papa turns to Catherine and whispers, "Go, now, to my closet. There is a key with which you may exit this mall." The foolish, pathetic old man. On the door is a keypad, the code. Do you have anything to say to that, you deranged loser? Go, and listen closely to what I say. Listen to me, John. I've waited 2,000 years. Don't start with this shit. 1 sacrament, 3 descend. This is pathetic. The messenger seeks only one. Listen to me, John. I've waited 2,000 years. 1 sacrament, 3 descended. The messenger seeks only one. Papa and John's argument rings through the corridors of the mall. Alright, enter the code. Is it 2,000 and then 131? The door unlocks. Let's go. Let's hurry. What the? There's lots of stuff in here. Aluminum rack stocked with cleaning products and janitorial supplies. Is this some kind of utility closet? Must have been once upon a time. A bed of straw partially wrapped by a filthy cotton blanket. How long you figure this guy's been sleeping in here? Long time by the look of it. Who was here first, John or him? Good question. The hell is this? Another acoustic lock. Hold the button there and speak into it. The decorative wine cask is made from a thick vinyl material. It has a price sticker torn from its face. Someone's in there? Sure seems like it. We need to do something. Catherine pulls at the lock, but it holds fast. Can't get in. Let's see. Catherine holds the button on the lock. Here we go again. It's me, Papa. Kill John. My Garrett. Don't have anything up here. I didn't record that guy. Hi, Papa here. Shocked that didn't work. Kill John. I will have John's head. Worth a shot. My Garretts. I love my Garretts. What about Dallas leans into the acoustic lock? Soon they will be my Garretts. We're not getting anywhere with this. I could try Gooch's thing. Nothing. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome. How are you? A youthful Madonna holds the lifeless body of Christ. What's this? A papyrus scroll. Dallas rubs his finger over the sheet. Just seems like regular sandwich paper to me. It's blank. Maybe, or maybe there's something on it we just can't see. Wouldn't put it past this guy. Lettering appears on the scroll. Catherine, pray before mother and child through the eye of John. Be patient in your prayer and wait. A youthful Madonna holds the lifeless body of Christ. How do I pray? Oh! Oh shit! What the fuck is that? Catherine, it's a rather modest cell, isn't it? I've prayed deeply while awaiting your arrival. The outcome was never subject to doubt. You here, the messenger here, a moment authored by God. Time will erode your body, but you will not remain on this earth. I will return you to the stars. The bird freak thinks it will commune with the infinite. Annihilation will be its only home. I have left you a key, my most favored boy. What is that? Ephatha? Let's try this. Oh shit! I'm doing good, Phoenix. Trying to finish this game. We played through Dispatch earlier, and now we're gonna finish up this one. The cask burst open as soon as Catherine removes the lock. Man, what the fuck? Who are you? What is this? I gotta get out. Out, out! Gotta get out, gotta get out. Relax. We're not going to hurt you. Where is he? He's not here. You're safe. We need a key. Do you have a key? I have keys. I have keys. Just move. Fucking move. I gotta go, man. Gotta go. Move. Garrett springs from the cask and pushes his way past Alice and Catherine, quickly unlocking the door. Well, I guess that was the key Papa was referring to. I don't want to spend another second in this mall. Me either, let's go. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. Oh nice, I can go here. Looks like Garrett made it out. Let's follow suit. That was awful. Worse than City Hall. We got the stone, now what? Now we bring it to the, to Super Duck and collect our money. Okay. Parking lot. Front entrance? No way in hell am I setting foot in there again. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Super Duck. Yeah, what is it? Something like a virus. What was that thing in the warehouse? Oh. I have to go to the warehouse thing? Okay. Let's see. So I need to go to... Is it Saint Somewheres? Nope. Wasn't it? Where was that place? Was it here, downtown, or Eagle Wholesale? I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Let's check downtown quick. Good night, Reaper. Not here. Not here. Not the Curious Duck, right? Okay, I'm lost. What I get for not finishing the game the same day? I think it was Eagle Wholesale, maybe? Yeah, this is it. There it is. How glorious. I hope it wasn't much trouble to secure. It was a complete pain in the... Yes, yes, give it to us. Delicious. It is ours, the ancient knowledge of the cosmos. Already we can feel it coursing through our roots. It burns. Yes, you've both done well. It was a long night, but now it's over. The stars shine somewhere in the sky, not here, but somewhere. There's a little time before dawn. It wasn't so bad of a job. Could have been worse. And we've sent a little money to your purse. No sense getting lost in despair tonight. There will be time for that later. Take the money, go home, forget this night. Die in peace. Goodbye. Hey, we finished Act 2. I'm not sure how many acts are left. Oh, one more act, maybe. Act 3, Faraway Lights. Hey again, kid. I leave you alone for a couple hours and you nearly get yourself killed. You're lucky I passed by when I did. Where am I? You in my place of business on Apple Street. Padu PI. What happened? Maybe you can tell me. I'm walking back from the bar, passing by your house, when I hear a scream. I run inside and the damn robot's trying to eat your face off. Had to empty my clip just to slow it down. What? My robot? I don't believe it. Believe what you want, I'm just telling you what happened. Who are you? Don't do this to me again, I'm famous, alright? Everybody knows about me. Is Million still alive? I don't think so, kid. Million's back at the house, spread out all over the floor. I don't want this to be too difficult for you. I know that robot was in your family a long time. You're not soft like your brother, so I'll just say it straight. I never trusted her, never. When I heard Catherine brought her into your house, I said to myself, that ought to cause some trouble. Million's a St. Clair's unit. That company is bread and butter is in corporate security and espionage. They don't let one of them things just walk away. Anywhere they end up is right where Thomas St. Clair wants them to be, listening, watching. Catherine's a person of interest to them people. They took advantage of her one weakness, guilt. She blamed Blue's death on herself. She made his life piss poor for a while. The man would work every turnaround he could just to catch a break from it. That's how my daddy told it to me anyhow. Not true. She did what she could for Blue. Well, it's always more complicated than it seems from the outside. When you don't love somebody, there's really no way to let them down easy, is there? But anyhow, the way I figured it, Catherine been trying to make all that heartache up to Blue. Thought maybe she could use the robot as a, you know, a stand-in for Blue, I suppose. Show that robot the love she never showed Blue. And so she let a spy into her house. Lot to take in, I know. I'm not trying to cause you no more stress, but where the hell is your brother? You still ain't found him? We were looking for him when Million attacked. I've run out of places to look. We were looking for him? I'll be honest, I don't think Million has ever looked for Blake. I think she was looking for something else, no telling what. At least she's done causing trouble or so, I hope, but we better be sure. Best thing to do is head back to the house, check on the bot, see what we can find out about your brother. There was that answering machine on the desk screaming my ears off. Might be worth checking. Oh, and before I forget, you dropped your phone. LeBlanc slides the phone across the desk. Found it on the ground back at the house. Toilet's right over there. You're, splash some water on your face and let's roll. What? Use the toilet water to splash some on my face? Gross. Million was a spy? LeBlanc believes that Million was a spy for Thomas St. Clair, planted in your home to keep tabs on your mom. Fugitive. Once a fugitive, now just a relic. She spends hours in stasis beneath the house like any discarded thing would. Stop touching that unless you want to see me clown up. That's where I keep track of all the dead bodies I found. You can find a lot of dead bodies if you go looking kind of like a treasure hunt. Place next door complains they can see me when I'm on the pot. Told them look the other way. Ain't like I'm making you watch. But I think they like my hole otherwise. Keeps us connected. Toilet's right there if you need to wash off. Alright, let's leave, I guess. The turtle. It's Garrett. I was just... Who the fuck are you? Man, I know this looks weird. I got separated from my, co-workers, and then I saw this turtle, so I stopped to take a look. Why you outside my place of business dressed like a pervert? Pervert? I'm dressed like a knight. How am I dressed like a pervert? Look, I can go. Why are you here? For work, I guess. What kind of work? Spiritual work, kind of like yoga, or no, more like outer space stuff, rockets. We're into self-improvement, weightlifting, things like that. Sounds cool as hell. Sounds like a cult. Sounds cool as hell, like a cult. It is. It's like a cult, but better. You join and immediately have friends and a dad who wants to hang out with you. Where'd you get this outfit? The costume? It's not a costume. I'm a soldier of Christ. Soldier? Who do you fight? Fine, but where'd you get it? Where'd you get it? The party supply warehouse in Kenner. They gave us a group discount. Gave who a group discount? Me and my coworkers. Where are your coworkers? They said they'd come pick me up before launch, but it's getting kinda late. Launch? Yeah, what's that mean, launch? I don't know, man. We were supposed to do this thing tonight, but it kind of fell apart at the last minute. Have fun with your turtle, bruh. I will. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is getting to be too much. Figures after Catherine died, she'd leave a big mess behind. Just keep your head on straight, alright? We're going to find Blake, and then you can skip town again and forget this place for good. Hell, if there's room in the truck, I might come along. I trusted Million. Like I said, I never trusted her, not for a minute. Figure she was just a set of eyes for Thomas St. Clair. Okay, so where should I go? I have this phone now. Head drive client? What's this? No head drive client available. I have this. These voice memos. Okay. I also have Quack Job. And okay, and I've got these messages too. Okay, so where am I supposed to go now? Back home, maybe? I found you. I came in right here through the front door. Took me a minute to figure out where all the noise was coming from till I climbed up into the attic. They had a ladder that went down through the attic into a closet like a damn haunted house. I got down there, seen the robot had its claws around your neck, so what I did was I kicked you out the way. Probably kicked you pretty hard, come to think of it. Robot's face was all opened up. She had shit. I don't even know what it was. A big glowing tumor floating in her head. She tried closing up her face to protect it, but I already had my 9 drawn. Popped her a few good times before she could snap her face shut. She whined a little bit and fell over. Wasn't easy getting you back up that ladder, but I managed. Let's go check and make sure the robot's still there. Maybe have a look around that room. Right. Back here then. You were always frightened of the laundry. Oh, there we go. Alright, down we go. That's right where I left her. Don't look like she's going nowhere. What the hell was Catherine doing in this room? Spooks me out. Don't even look, Kay. She, just don't think about it. She wasn't who you thought she was. You run your fingers over the flaking glass of Million's faceplate. Shards fall to the ground beside her limp hands. There's no life left to the machine. An anti-malware advertisement repeats itself infinitely on the laptop display. A work light hangs from 2 small hooks driven into the wall. Its extension cord runs into the makeshift ductwork of the closet. This is a military-grade signal jammer. No wonder I can't pick up no service at the office. One of these is enough to take the whole neighborhood offline. At the center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other runs to the laptop. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What kind of gizmo is this? Driver is corrupted. Device requires update. 8. Get me online. This answering machine kind of pushy. Let's get it hooked up to the internet and see what happens. This signal jammer is enough to knock out the whole neighborhood's wireless network. Takes someone with expertise to disable one of these things. Need me to handle it? Think I'll manage. You unplug the signal jammer from the wall. That thing should have a connection now. Wi-Fi connection detected. Installing drivers. Installation complete. Warning, critical I/O functionality has been deprecated. To interact with this instance, please install your preferred head drive client on your mobile device. For more information on hosting options, please visit the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic website today. Head drive client, you got one of them on your phone, Kay? I'm gonna do the mind's eye thing quick. Million was shot in the face. After discovering your mom's head drive, Million attacked you. LeBlanc was passing by the house, heard the commotion, and rushed to help. He shot her multiple times, destroying her processor. Okay, my phone has head drive. Compressing local artifacts, resolved establishing remote connection. K? Enumerated items. K? I'm speaking to my daughter. Catherine? Yes. Y'all fucking with me cause I'm drunk. Face enumeration module. Conflict detected. Can you... Attacked K. Attacked K. You talked about Million? What is million? What you talking about, Kate? How the hell are we even having this conversation? You pull the phone from LeBlanc. What are you? I am Catherine Medere, age 52, branch identifier, November YX2R B 1.0.0. I am hosted on a 32 terabyte head host external hard drive without cloud support. We need to find Blake. What happened to Million? Enumeration error. I'm sorry, I do not know Million. I do not know what happened to Million. We need to find Blake. What happened, dear, to my son? Blake's missing. Blake is missing? He's lost? His face is a shadow. Kate, you know where he might be? Blake is missing. This phone broke or something? Tell us what you remember. Last. There in the chair where I sat, the room was dark. The clinician asked questions. After the appointment, I was to meet with Superduck. About Superduck. Superduck is the versioned consciousness of Duck. The what? Please rephrase. Kate, why you was going to see Duck? I was going to see Superduck, a spawn of Duck, a deformity. But why, Catherine? Because of what I saw in the lake? Hey, you ever went to see Duck like I told you to? We better go pay him another visit. I can't make no sense of this. About me. You are my child. Is the session complete? My oldest. I remember that you held my leg as a baby when you began to walk. About Blue? Please specify what you mean by Blue. He was your husband. Hey, can you hear me? Hey, please. I do not know about Blue. Have I forgotten Blue? The house was dark and I couldn't make out the shape. Was this Blue? About Blake. I remember many things about Blake. I remember that he cried. He didn't want me to die. He asked me not to die. Did I die? I want to ask about something else. That's enough. This answering machine mentioned Duck. Let's run by Dimes and have a word with him. Maybe he knows what's going on with all this nonsense. Okay. Dimes. Where's Dimes? There we go. Good evening. Wait, what? How you holding up, kid? Should we go see Duck? I gather we should. That's about the only sense I could make out of what that phone was saying. Is Duck the guy here? I don't know where Duck is. This is Dimes discount, though. What? Where am I supposed to go? Excuse me. Hey again, Kay. What's Brett doing following you around? Need me to call the police? Would you please? Oh, piss on you. I'm over here trying to help you out. Just keep an eye on him, not to be trusted. You really funny, bruh. Real good joke. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, that was Dime's discount. I need to go here. What the heck? Two teenagers wearing cheap costumes block the door. Each wears a name tag that reads Garrett. This must be them co-workers that little nerd was talking about outside my place of business. LeBlanc regards the teens. Happy Halloween, kids. You look like a couple soda cans. Get off my lawn, bitch. So y'all work with that other little dude outside my place of business? We work only for ourselves. We don't answer to anyone. We're free Garretts. Alright, whatever. Where the hell is Duck? Where the hell is Duck? That's what I'm asking you. Deuce, Vault, motherfucker. Excuse me, boy? Getting a little fresh? Think I might have to whoop your ass. Seriously? Let's kill the clown. I don't know, dude. I could if I wanted to. I just... Silence, Garrett. I can't see out of this thing. Stand tall. The barbarians are at the gate. The adolescent turns toward LeBlanc. Ready yourself for death. Oh shit. Nice! Oh, fuck this! Just what in the hell was that about? Let's go check on Duck. Now I'm worried. The house is partially boarded up. You assume it's an artifact of hurricane preparation that has since become a permanent fixture. Duck, hey Duck. Clay, you around, bro? Old man ain't left this house in years. Hell them little kids do with him. Scribbled letter sits on the desk. Never thought things would get this fucked up. It all took a turn after he made us tie up the dead lady's kid. Dead lady's kid? Hey, you don't think. Then he tossed John's head in the water. What in the... And John's eyes, they weren't his, they were glowing. I'll never forget that. All the Garretts at the rocket been sneaking around trying to find his head. I didn't like John, but hell, everyone deserves a funeral. We know he tossed it out of the boat, somewhere around lat 30.077, longitude minus 90.366. But the lake is so full of sediment we can't see shit. Losing hope that we'll find it. That's all for now. You boys be safe. Them coordinates is in Lake Pontchartrain. They're searching the swamps. LeBlanc slides the paper to you. Put that in your pocket. This right here is the closest thing to a lead we got. That dead lady's kid just might be your brother. There's a head in the lake. The Garretts are looking for it. The Garretts are wandering around Norco. There are young men wandering around Norco wearing plastic battle armor and name tags that say Garrett. The Garretts may have kidnapped your brother. You found a note at Duck's house that suggests the Garretts may have kidnapped Blake. The Garretts are looking for a decapitated head somewhere in the lake. The Garretts. The Garretts. Alright, nothing else in this room, I guess. Anything in the library? Oh, shit! Oh, hell, bruh. Duck, hey, hey! Duck slouches in his office chair. LeBlanc shakes the man's shoulders and snaps his fingers before his face. He's breathing. Wake up, Pops, wake up. Duck's eyes slowly widen. Brett? He attempts a smile. What's good, detective? You don't look hot. You don't look so hot, Clay. We gotta get you some help over here. Just taking a nap is all. Them little creeps still out front. We took care of them. Duck turns to you. How about you, Kay? You ever get your mother's stuff back from the refinery? Yes. What'd you find? Just some trash. A forged discount card that unlocks a secret room in the middle of the house. Catherine James Bond all of a sudden? Why are you so surprised, Brett? That sounds like Catherine to me. That's who she was. From the outside, she was just normal, mundane. You wouldn't think much of her. But that was a disguise, a costume that she wore. She was clever, always hiding something. You must be ready to leave this town for good. Never leaving again? You know it. It's hard on people, always has been that way. The hell's going on around here? What's with, what them kids was doing outside? The two little ones got separated from the rest of the pack. They had a whole gang in here earlier, asking me all kinds of questions I didn't know the answers to. All because of that thing right there. He lifts his frail hand toward the device on the desk. Biggest mistake of my life. How they managed to find it is beyond me. Thought I'd lost it years ago. Figures it'd come back to find me. So, what is that device? The piece of trash head drive I was telling you about earlier has my brain sitting in it. Gave birth to that monster that calls itself Super Duck, the one your mother got mixed up with. But the head drive seems more or less broken now. Tell me more about the intruders. Where'd they go? Don't know. Couldn't even guess what all this is about. But they mentioned your mother, said they have her. They have Kate? How? That's what I'm wondering myself. Catherine's laying in a casket on River Road. Them dummies probably grabbed the wrong person. What would they want with her? You think I know, Brett? What about Blake? They say anything about him? Nothing about Blake, but wouldn't surprise me if he is in the mix. Takes after his granddaddy. What were they asking? Asking me to talk to that drive, interpret what it was saying, something about needing to find a rock or no, a stone. I just kept my mouth shut. I don't want a thing to do with that head drive. It's a curse. But I guess they figured it out on their own because they sure left in a hurry. Why didn't they take the head drive with them? It was so chaotic in here. I didn't know what was going on. All of them just shouting over each other. They were as confused as I was. Whole thing seemed like a big mess, like nobody was in charge, and then suddenly they were gone. How'd they find the head drive? Like I said, I don't have the slightest clue. Figured that monster ran afoul of these people. Stole something from them. Maybe they did a little research, found the head drive that started it all. Maybe they thought if they did that, they could find whatever it is they're looking for. How'd they know the head drive was yours? That part's easy. It's got my name on the thing. Alright, that's enough about the intruders. We'll get you help. Nah, don't bother with me. A little nap is all I need. No way in hell. I'm calling... You ain't calling nobody, Brett. Cool it. You think this is bad, the way I am right here? It's been this way for years. You getting bent out of shape about it. I just been sitting in this house, hardly able to walk. No more good days. You wanna help me? Come drop by from time to time, alright? I will, Clay. I really will. Good, that's all I'm asking. This looks just like the gizmo Kate had when everybody started getting these things and nobody wanted to tell Brett. You think it'll hook up to your phone, Kay, same as the other one? Alright. We can do that in just a second. Roy knows your family. He was buying pills from Blake and occasionally helping your mom with her research. He says she was conducting research in the lake. The Garretts may have Blake and your mom. You found a note at Duck's house that suggests the Garretts may have kidnapped Blake. Duck also overheard them mention that they have your mom. The Garretts found Duck's head drive. They managed to find the original head drive that spawned the monster called Super Duck. Duck believes Super Duck stole something from them, and they want it back. They brought the head drive to Duck in order to force him to communicate with it. He refused. Okay. The Garretts are in a state of disarray. Duck says the Garretts left his house in a state of disarray and confusion, as if there was a breakdown in leadership. They left in a hurry, however, which may suggest that they found what they were looking for. Super Duck is a viral fork. Super Duck is a viral fork of Duck's consciousness created by the same neural versioning clinic that your mom visited before her death. The head drive that once hosted the version somehow escaped Duck's possession and spread like a virus, a network virus. It eventually manifested itself physically into what Duck describes as a monster. Super Duck contracted your mom. Your mom was conducting research for the monster known as Super Duck shortly before her death. Okay. Network ping detected. Network distress. Emergency. Safe mode initiated. Prime node in terminal state. Latitude minus 30.06 B2. Longitude minus 90.3428. Them coordinates way out in the lake. Just like the ones written down in that note. Your truck got gas? Think we'll be taking us a little trip to the lakefront. I'm ready when you are. Okay. Alright, there's nothing else there. Duck has drifted back to sleep. Alright, let's go then. How you holding up, kid? What's with that letter we found? Says they was looking for a head in the lake, somewhere around the coordinates it listed. We'll get it figured out, kid. This is the kind of thing they pay me for. What was Duck's head drive talking about? It was spitting out coordinates in the lake. Closest thing to a clue we got. I suggest we head that way. Do whatever you need to around town and let's go. Okay, well then let's go. Lake Pontchartrain. Just slow down, kid. Road's washed out up here. You continue to accelerate, but the truck stays put. Christ, Kay. What'd I tell you? Got any recovery gear on this thing? Shit. We're on foot now, I guess. Looks like there's a fishing camp just up the road. If we want to reach the coordinates, we'll need a boat. Bet they got one we can borrow. Truck sunk in the mud. We're stranded unless somebody can pull us out. Hey, I know just where we at. That's Peachy Doohan's fishing camp. Me and my daddy more or less lived out here for a time. Old man Peachy hated my ass. And that's the Interstate 10 overpass over there. There's a map on the bulletin board, might help refresh my memory. And I wonder who we got to talk to get a ride in that boat. These coordinates we got are all the way out in the lake. Let's see. Let me take a look at this map right quick so I can get my bearings. The detective inspects the map pinned to the bulletin board, tracing his finger along the bayous. Yeah, alright. I remember this whole stretch from when I was a kid. They call this area La Branche. It used to be an old fishing village up until a hurricane knocked it out the lake. Peachy's camp was the only building left standing. That's where we at now. Trepanier's Pond is just across the way. They named it after a plantation man from back in the old days. And then you got the Interstate Canal. The government dug that to build Interstate 10. They let a whole lot of salt water get into the swamp in the process. Killed off a lot of the trees. Hey Veraciel, welcome. This looks kind of spooky. I don't know if it's spooky, it's just kind of an odd game. It's called Norco. But welcome in. That's how we ended up with the ghost bayous. Them just some old bayous without any trees left standing. The banks eroded without no roots to hold them in place, so you can't hardly see where you're steering your boat before you run it aground. Weren't just the government's fault though. Long time ago they used to log these swamps for timber, left scars all over the place. Like the logging wheel. Reason it looks like a wheel is because they'd park a big pole boat right there in the center. Then them guys would start chopping the trees down, going out in one direction and then another, like the spokes of a wheel. They called it a pole boat because they'd hitch the trees onto a big rope, and the boat at the center would pull the trees in. They had a drum on the boat about the size of a car. The drum would spin to wind up the rope. Big coal-fired son of a bitch. My granddaddy told me it'd spit out smoke, like you ain't never seen. Then down there is the lower suction canal. A lot of people died along that canal when the hurricane came through and took out La Branche. They got people go scuba diving in there looking for treasure lost to the storm. Not always easy to find your way around the area. Good thing there's a map. And it looks like somebody stuck a note to it. Name tag pins a hand-scrawled letter to the board. Yo, Garrett. Garrett, again with these little dudes. Meet us at John's Pond on the northeast side of the lake for the launch. Northeast side, John's Pond. Ain't never heard of John's Pond in my life. It's a mess over there. People been posting about it online, driving out from the city to take pictures with the Ark. If you're coming from this way, the only route is through the Ghost Bayous. Open up the Apocryphon app and take a look at the map. You'll see some blinking lights. Those mark the locations of portals. When you dive through them, it's like snorting that stuff Ditchman scrapes off the urinal. It's a fucking nightmare. If you can keep your head on straight, the portals will take you to a light source. Each one will be a little different. Don't let it freak you out. Just be a cool Garrett and make those lights blink, just like you see on the map. Do that and you'll get swamp vision, brah. The Ghost Bayous will appear for you. Good luck. I'm gonna save that too, just in case. What? The Garretts are meeting at John's Pond. The letter on the fishing camp bulletin board instructs Garretts passing through to meet at John's Pond on the northeast side of the lake for the launch. Book your ideal stay in the Louisiana natural wetland habitats. With short and long-term options available, you can live like a local in one of America's most mysterious regions. Swampaway is committed to sustainability. We believe in rebuilding Louisiana's wetlands for a greener, more verdant future. Book before the new year and receive a free snack pack delivery during your stay. Got shells, Rangia clam shells, yard full of them. I stay in La Place. Call or text. Whoever been raising my traps going to die, brah. The map details the southwest corner of the lake, the area that surrounds the lost village of LeBlanc. What's that about? You see that? You hold the phone up to the map and it shows them little blinking dots. The one at the logging wheel is blinking real fast. The one at Trepanger's Pond is blinking slow. Move your phone around the map. See if there's more. Okay. So we want to go to the logging wheel. And then we want to go to this. The owner section. Oh, the lower section right there. And we want to go to Trepanger's Pond, and then we want to go to the canal. So wheel here, here, here. Perfect. What do you make of the map and the bulletin board? This one right here. You held your phone up to it, it showed blinking dots. No two dots blinked the same. I don't know what to make of it. Did you pass your phone over the whole thing? And there was a letter pinned to the map. Might be worth a read. What are we doing here? Shit, you know, I'm asking myself that same question, but here's what I think. I think them little dudes named Garrett kidnapped your brother. I think they came out to the lake looking for something. Maybe it was the head they mentioned in the note they left at Duck's place. Maybe it was the coordinates of the distress signal. The one that Duck Gizmo was spitting out. I ain't got the whole picture pieced together yet. And now we got another note, the one they left on the bulletin board. They mentioned John's Pond, wherever the hell that is. That any help? Alright. So we need to go to the logging wheel, then here, the lower suction, then Trepanger's Pond, and Interstate Canal. Nice little flatboat. Might be able to get to them coordinates we found back at Duck's house, but the motor takes a key. Man fishes from the dock. Evening. That your boat? Not mine. Believe that boat belongs to the camp. So they got the key inside one of them units. I suppose they do. Let's go pay them units a visit, Kay? See if we can get a key from one of them. Can you help us pull our truck out of the mud? You were racing down the levee, weren't you? She was hitting every washout she saw. Wish I could help. I got a winch on my truck, but it's on the other side, the spillway. You know Peachy? You know Peachy Doohan, the old man who owns that camp? Sure, I knew Peachy. What you mean, knew Peachy? You ain't seen about it on the news? Peachy been dead a long time, maybe 10 years. Come on. Yeah, Peachy been dead, and he took several others with him. The man finally cracked. Damn, figured it might end like that for him. He was a bad dude. You say anything about me before he died, Brett LeBlanc? What? Anything bad about me? I don't think you understand what happened here. Peachy locked himself in that camp with 3 hostages and a pile of ammunition and refused to leave. Wasn't 'cause he was mad at me, though? The hell kind of question is that? Forget it. So, who's got the camp now? His grandson split the place into units and turned them into vacation rentals. All kinds of people pass in and out now. Figure they don't have any clue what took place inside there. You know anything about that note on the bulletin board? The one with the name tag on it? All I know is these boys been coming by taking pictures of that map with their phones. There are always interesting types passing through since they turned Peachy's place into vacation rentals, but these fellas are a different type entirely. Up here. What kind of knock is that, Kay? You're not going to get nobody's attention knocking like that. You gotta get wacky with it. Knock fast. Can't believe Blue's child knocks like that. That's hardly even a knock. You gotta knock faster than that. Open up. We gotta use that boat right quick. No, please go away. Just keep knocking, Kay. They gotta get a key to that boat motor. We gotta get a key to that boat motor. One of these units better open the damn door. This is an emergency. Open up. No! There's a head in a lake and shit. Don't care. Open up or I'm kicking this door in. You probably can't. Just try it, dipshit. You asked for it. The iron foot. Don't stub your toe, little man. Back up, Kay. Still got it. The door was open. You fucking idiot. That's gotta be the key we need. Listen, you're being a little aggressive. Bringing this kind of energy to the swamp goes against what this place is all about. Bruh, I know it don't seem like it, but I know what you mean. We used to do some serious hanging out in this camp when I was a kid. My friend Nutty threw Mr. Peachy's goat off the roof while we was wrestling. No, that's not... No, I mean, you're disrupting the harmony of the swamp by kicking our fucking door in, you dipshits. Trying to mellow. Can you please just leave? Who in the hell are you? Wait a minute. This must be the same lady who broke in while I was away. The one who dropped her underwear in the bathroom. Oh yeah, babe. It must be. So who are you? Are you the burglar from the other night? Yeah, just came back to grab my underwear. Think your dude might be lying. You think I'm going to believe you, someone who just broke into my bed and breakfast? Get real. Maybe we should ask the fisherman if any of his stuff is gone missing. No. Oh? I mean, there's no need to alarm him. I guess you're right. We need the boat key, please. Are you kidding me? We're using that boat to go on a date, aren't we, babe? Yeah, babe. This is such a half-assed break-in. Can you please just leave? At A. You are not taking that key. We are going to watch the sunset later. Yeah, babe. He promised. Yeah, that's right, babe. Okay, how do I get this? Open up. We gotta use that boat right quick. Boat came with the rental, it's ours. Bruh, let me just lay it out for you. This little highway we're at right here is looking for her brother, you got me? We think he might be out there in the swamp. I wish I could help you, but we need that boat. Good luck. Nah, knock again, Kay. Just keep knocking until we get a key to that boat motor. They'll get sick of us eventually. Hey man. Lord help me. If you need the boat so much, why ain't you using it? That isn't any of your business. We're trying to save lives here, bruh. As are we. Save lives how? Through research, which this conversation is preventing me from conducting, so please leave. Good night. Knock again. Just keep on knocking. I can do this all night. Hey, come on now. Please, I'm begging you to quiet down. Listen, I think we can work something out here. Trout, my cousin Susie's ex-husband, he bought 4 or 5 gold doubloons from a Canadian guy in Mississippi. He buried one of them under his mom's house. I'm over there all the time. I keep a few car batteries in her shed. This all nonsense. I can't lend out that boat indefinitely, you understand? We need it. It won't be indefinite. We got coordinates from some little gizmo sending out a distress call. A distress call. My Podna duck. The door slams open upon mention of Duck's name. So, yeah, a buddy of mine has this little gizmo. It's like, hell, I don't know, an answering machine, I guess? It kept spitting out these coordinates in the lake. What else did it say? That it's got a stressed out node, bruh. Something getting stressed out in the lake. Where are the coordinates? Don't tell. Stay in the phone. It's the node. Figure you're right. And you two are just going to boat right up to it? Sure, boating ain't nothing to me. Been boating my whole life. Why wouldn't we? Because it isn't safe. What other option is there? It isn't safe, Abby. Are you familiar with the network that some call Super Duck? Duck's my buddy I was telling you about. Clayton Richard. Yeah, Clay. Good buddy of mine. Dallas, this guy look familiar? I never said I knew the source. Give him the key. Shit, really? That'd sure help. It's irresponsible. If we give you the key, you must do something for us. Happy to help. What do you need? Take this. The woman passes you a small handheld device. Hold it before the node, press the little button. Think we can manage that. And return it to us. That's it. That's it. Dallas. Yeah. The boat key. Give it to them. Dallas reaches the key to you. As he looks you in the eyes, a glimmer of familiarity lights his own. He says nothing. Settled, I suppose. That's right, it is. Yes, what is it? Did you get me my reading? What's all this about? I've been following the evolution of the Super Duck network for nearly a decade. I've never seen it behave like this. How so? We believe that it's dying. Communication across the region has been scrambled and erratic. Birds are dropping from the sky en masse. It's even affecting the local wetland habitats. I have reason to suspect that an old colleague of mine died prematurely due to exposure to one of these nodes. Who are you conducting this research for? My research is funded through a private donor. There's no need to get into that. I've been studying these wetlands my entire life. Who was your colleague? Why would that be relevant to you? Peter, please. She was pushed out of the academy many years ago for transcript fraud, and plagiarism, and harassment. She had a reputation for being irresponsible with her research and letting her personal grievances influence her findings. I once co-authored a paper with her on the fence line community of dimes. Her vendetta against S.H.I.E.L.D. and other commercial interests in the region alarmed me at first. But in the end, I think her motives were laudable, and believe S.H.I.E.L.D. is ultimately to blame for her death. But I also suspect that Super Duck played a role. Her cancer was in remission the night that she was exposed to the Fat City node. Following that single incident of exposure, the speed of her relapse was remarkable. She was dead within weeks. I'm sorry, Dallas, but this is a reality you must come to grips with. Super Duck is dying. A group of researchers at the fishing camp in LeBrant have evidence to suggest that some event has led to the rapid decay of the Super Duck network. Super Duck may have contributed to your mom's death. Your mom was in remission when she visited the Super Duck node in Fat City. Following this exposure, her relapse was rapid and her death came soon after. The high-frequency radiation emitted by the Super Duck node may have played a role. Stay safe. There's something in the air tonight. What do you mean? Doesn't matter what I mean, just keep your wits up. Man in a trench coat and an elaborate bolo tie stares down at the carpet. What's up? What's your role in all this? I don't feel like getting into it. Been running jobs for years. That's all. That's why Dr. Moore pulled me into this. All my money is tied up in quack coin, And now, with the network down, Quack's worth nothing. So I take whatever work comes my way, how it goes. Images cycle across the screen. Cypress trees, marsh, grass, piers, and other details from locations scattered around the lake. Alright. So we got our key, I guess. Evening. What do you know about that couple in Unit A? Well, I don't like to gossip, but the fellow that's been staying over in Unit A, he had a new lady coming by nearly every night of the week, up until the latest one showed up, that is. Can't imagine what she'd say if she heard that. Uh-oh. What? Babe, let's go take that boat ride. I knew it. I knew it! You said you wanted to open things up. You said that. I said put a ring on it, you slimy sack of shit. Babe, please, I've got so much love to give. That's not love, that's... Can you not talk about that in front of the guests? You mean the two burglars who just broke in? Guess? I can't believe I trusted you. Need some time alone. When are you ever alone, you attention-seeking skunk? Bye forever. Babe, babe, where are you going? What the? There's a scary child here. Oh, hey kid, didn't know you were there. Sorry about the door and all that. Hey, let's go. I don't like the way this thing looks. This thing is looking at me. Forget it, Kay. We already got a key for the boat, remember? Okay, let's leave. This child is scary. Okay, off we go then. Let's see, look at that, it works. Let's take us a little ride. You heading into the lake? Yes, sir. You done much riding out there? All the time. And you know what it's like. A lot of the land has eroded away. Once you get past Interstate 10, you can't hardly see where the water ends and the land begins. You talked about the ghost bayous? That's right. The man turns his attention to you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you're saying the land is eroded so it looks like open water. Can you please explain? Saltwater has been getting in all these bayous because of the channels they done cut through the swamp for logging, for building the bridge, for pipelines. The swamp is all chopped up. This vegetation don't like salt water, and the vegetation is what holds this land together. Once the vegetation dies, the land begins to erode, falls apart, dissolves into the water. So what I'm telling you is this: once you pass beneath the interstate bridge out there, it's hard to tell the eroded land where all the dead trees fell from the open water. You might run your prop over submerged cypress trees, might even get yourself stuck. Then how are we supposed to get through? The strange boys with the name tags that have been coming around lately, they seem to get through the ghost bayous just fine. They're always looking at that map. Maybe they know something we don't. And one more thing. If you got a sonar tracker on your phone, keep it handy. All kinds of stuff is hidden in this lake. Don't be shy about jumping in the water. You'll see some weird things down there, but it's just a trick of the light. Nah, they got ghosts in the water. Nonsense. Don't pay that any mind. Been swimming in these bayous all my life. If you get an alert from that sonar, dive in and see what it's about. Alright. I'm gonna make a quick save. I'll just save over this. Okay. Let's do it. You ready? Let's go. I'm ready. Alright, Kay. Time to put on our detective hats. You got your phone handy? Let's take a look at the GPS. There was 2 sets of coordinates at Duck's place. One we found scribbled on a letter. Same letter that mentioned your brother. Said they were searching for a head. Now, I don't think that's your brother's head. That ain't what I'm saying, but I got a hunch all this is connected. The coordinates for that are on the northwest side of the lake. Might be worth checking out. The other came from that app on your phone. It was putting out some kind of distress signal. Looks like that one is coming from Eagle's Pond. Both sets of coordinates are past the Ghost Bayous. We want to get there. We gotta figure out how to get through the Ghost Bayous first. Got that? Now, you do the driving. I'm going to loosen my tie and relax. Alright. I see like a big map. Dive, zoom out. There we go, zoom out. I need to get to the logging wheel first. Sonar's going off. You figure they got something down there in the lake? Why don't you dive in and find out what it is? Why don't you? I'm trying to relax. This my off hours. But be ready. What the man on the pier said is wrong. They got ghosts down there. Partner of mine dove in the water to drive a piling when he was building his camp. Said he saw his dead granddaddy swimming around dressed up like a race car driver. Glad it's my off hours. I'd hate to see something like that with the kind of hangover I got. Dive? As you fall into the lake, you watch the traffic lights of the overpass become like a mirage on the surface of the water. There is the sound of cars rushing above you, and then there is the sound of your descent, and then there is nothing. The lake and all of its sediment is infinite in silence. It holds you captive, and you are unable to move. Paralyzed in this way, you watch the dim suggestion of headlights cut across the bridge in their erratic cadence. All at once, an explosion of sound punctuates that vacuum of silence. For the smallest moment, the silence returns before a truck crashes into the water, sending a shockwave that releases you from the water's grip. The truck is sinking quickly, unnaturally, as if being pulled magnetically from above. You swim down to the vehicle. The headlights kill as you approach. The cab light flickers on. Blake sits in the passenger seat with a familiar look of distress. The driver's seat is empty. He sees you and begins to bang on the window. Cab fills quickly, cutting the lights. You pull open the door and swim into the cab as the pressure equalizes. You feel around desperately, your lungs screaming. Cab light awakens again to reveal an empty vehicle. Blake is nowhere. The light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Flip switch. Light blinks twice, quickly, and pauses for a moment before blinking again. Flip switch. Blake strobes quickly, blinking on and off at a rapid tempo. Flip switch. The light is solid, unchanging. I don't know where I should go first. I should go to the blinking one first, right? Light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Okay, I want to do this one. Turn to the boat. Okay. Because we want to go to the logging field. Okay. Alright, you plunge into the logging canal and immediately find yourself tangled in the branches of a fallen tree. You struggle to free your arm, no luck. As you pull, the tree pulls back until at last its force proves the stronger and begins to drag you through flotsam and foam. It's impossible to see beyond the suspended sediment of the water. In a sudden violent moment, a force pulls the tree into the night air, and you along with it. As you hug the trunk of the tree, you see before you a massive machine spitting smoke into the sky. The machine sits atop a barge. Mounted to the barge is a large drum that spins slowly and powerfully, winding the rope that grips the tree on which you float. You look to either side and see crews of workmen balancing upon pirogues, axing wedges into the base of cypress trees along the canal. Some pull the felled trees to the edge of the canal, while others paddle from danger as the towering trees crash into the water. You rest your arm from the cypress and climb onto the barge. A foreman stands upon the platform and regards you with a scowl as the barge begins to sink into the water. He points to the firebox at his side. Madere, don't slow down now. You look down at the pile of coal and the shovel beside the firebox, both now submerged as the boat sinks further. The shovel floats toward you as the water reaches the roof of the pull boat. The sinking boat settles upon the silt bottom, and you find yourself floating beside the firebox while holding the shovel. The light of the firebox continues to glow, even in the depths of the water. The light is solid, unchanging. Of coal. The light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Shovel coal. Light blinks twice quickly and pauses for a moment before blinking again. Okay, return to the boat. Now I need to go... Oops. I need to go to... I'm not entirely sure where that is. Somewhere over here? So I just need to go like this and then go down? Then we go down here. Ah! Alright, you dive into the wreckage of an old fishing village. Wooden pilings are shadows against the dim light of the evening. The pilings are driven deep into the silt, where planks and bottles and crab traps and stray pieces of tarp have coagulated into something whole. Swim toward the trash. You swim to the lake bottom and float beside this accretion of debris. A stray window rests among the trash, slightly opened. Swim through the window. You swim through the window and discover that there is no water beyond it. No longer buoyant, you fall immediately onto a wooden cypress floor. You scan the area. You're in a cluttered living room, clean and well kept. The picture frames along the walls shake. The foundation of the home rocks. You look outside the window from which you entered. Rather than the depths of the lake, you see a torrent of wind and rain ripping across the open sky. Lightning cracks punctuate those furious sounds, and in the small crevices of silence, there are screams. There is a door to your right that leads onto the balcony of the home. Go to the balcony. Actually, inspect the room. Along the wall of the living room are many framed tiny types of seemingly random moments, as if captured by accident. With each burst of wind, more of them crash onto the floor. Among the images is a hand waving, scarcely recognizable for the blur. The underside of a table, a clutter of shoes, a centipede held out on a napkin. As you make your way to the center of this collection, you find a picture of your mom. She's young, her hair grown past her shoulders. She's not smiling, nor is she angry. Go to the balcony. World outside is a maelstrom. Water laps at the balcony, threatening its foundation. You watch as willow trees floating along the bank of the bayou leave the earth entirely, sucked into an insatiable purple sky. In the distance, figures hug the crowns of cypress trees, screaming prayers into the vortex. Among those so stranded is Blake, who has lashed a rope around a tree and is holding to it desperately. You dive from the balcony into the floodwaters and swim against the strongest current the bayou has ever known. When you emerge, there is no home, no Blake, no hurricane, only the infinite evening. LeBlanc waves from the boat that idles near the bank. "You good, Kay?" he shouts. You look up at the cypress tree where the apparition of your brother clung only a moment before. A rope hangs from it, limp in the stagnant air. Pull the rope. A light awakens from somewhere in the depths of the bayou. The rope. Light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Pull it again. Blinks twice quickly. Pull the rope. Oh shoot. Have I been doing this wrong the whole time because I'm supposed to match them to them? I think these are incorrect. I think I need to redo all of these. I think I need to go back. Oh shit! Ah! Need to go back to this one because it's wrong. Because this one should be the fast one. I think I need to redo all of this. I don't know if it matters what order we do this. I'm gonna assume that it's okay if we don't do it in a specific order, hopefully. Otherwise I'll have to redo this whole thing again. There we go. Where's the last one? The last one was down in this area. Okay, let's go. Hey, Mr. Dude, how are you? I really need to find a good ending spot, though. Need to get going. Ah! You crash through the shallow depths of the lake as the swamp spins around you. You try desperately to regain a sense of direction, thrashing further from the water's surface. You sink deeper into the bayou in this way until at last you emerge on the other side of the water where you find a near-perfect mirror of the world you left behind. The contours of the galaxy are alight in the sky above you. You've never seen so many stars. A man sits beside a kerosene lamp in the dirt of a palmetto grove along the bank. He rises to take a closer look at you. I watch this swamp from the treetops every night, but I never watch the water, he says. He reaches out his hand and helps you onto the bank. In the shadows of the grove are other figures whispering among themselves. The whispers are above you as well, in the invisible crowns of the cypress trees. You're one of Rapangir's children, aren't you? I am. He waves his hand to the others and they begin to move up the bank. Tell him to rest easy while he can. The man joins the rest of the assembly and they walk deeper into the night, leaving the kerosene lamp behind. The light is solid, unchanging. There we go. Light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. see. And so soon after starting. Nah. Alright. I might have to stop here because we need to explore all of this now. So I think this is a good spot to stop. So next time we'll go explore the ghost bayous and we'll explore this eagle pond thing, and that's John's pond way over there. Cool. Yeah, this is a good spot for me to stop. Oh shit, I can't save. Maybe I'll go to... Can I go to the fishing camp? Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, let me save here. And then we will continue this next week, I guess, because tomorrow we're gonna play a different game. But I had fun. We're getting closer to finishing. Oh, I forgot that just closes out the game. I'll bring you guys over here. So yeah, that is Norco. We will try to finish Norco next time, or not next time, but next week when we next time. Whoa, sorry. Next week when we play. But for now, I'm gonna sign off. It's getting pretty late and I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go eat and I'm gonna leave you guys with somebody. Thank you so much everyone who hung out today. Hopefully you enjoyed Dispatch and more of Norco. Tomorrow we'll play Children of Silent Town for like a fun Halloween thingy thing before Halloween weekend. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you for that. Should be fun. As always, I do have a Discord. I have a YouTube channel. If you guys are new, there were a couple raids, so thank you if you guys were here from any of those raids and stuck around this long. Appreciate you. If you're new, I do have a Discord. I have a YouTube channel. Feel free to follow or join either of those if you want to. Don't feel like you have to, though. And yeah, I'm gonna drop off my Twitch people. If you guys were chilling on my YouTube stream, thank you for chilling and lurking. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna take you guys over to Pistol Shrimp because he's been playing a lot of fun games for Halloween. Now he's playing a game called Conscript. It looks pretty spooky to me. But yeah, we're gonna go say hi to him and show him some love. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you, super special thank you again to the bear and to Hangry and all of you guys that came in on those raids. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. And hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow for some spooky game, Children of Silent Town. See you then, guys. Love your butts. Bye-bye!
Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Home, Joe. All the way. Good boy. Goodbye, Joe.
The signature of your essence.
Hey,
How nature draws in crooked
hey, hey,
lines.
hey, how are you?
The geometry of your face
You
is
guys,
my sigil,
we are playing
my
Conscript.
divine.
Norco.